This is practice day 3 post practice presser.
We really came out to work and trying to get better. I'm seeing growth in the group throughout the week, which is like it's been exciting to see them get better every single day, and we're looking forward to Tuesday night.
And you're the defensive line maestro. I mean, some of the guys that you've coached are like all pro nods and everything like that. What do you look for in a guy that you only get to see maybe a few days and a week at best?
You're looking at the whole picture. You're looking at their how quickly they pick it up, what's their football instincts like. Then you get out here on the field, you're trying to look at their athletic ability. Then you're trying to look at their play style. You're trying to put the whole picture together. And you can start in the classroom, which is an advantage for us that we get to coach this group. But you start in the classroom, learn how they learn like what they know, what their capacity is, and then come out here and do the same physically.
What do you think of the A&M defensive linemen, Tyler Oniondem and Albert Regis? Can you give your thoughts on them?
I can't give specific thoughts right now on specific players, but all the guys out here have been really getting after it and doing a great job.
Coach, is there any fun moments that happen off the field, like maybe in some team meetings or just getting to know these guys? Like, is there any of them that, like, personality-wise that stick out? Just like as a group, not like
no. You know what? It's typically like the norm for these All-Star games. They're all like church mice for the first 2 days. They just sit in there and nobody says a word, and you crack a joke, and they're all like, "Is it okay if I laugh? Like, is this a joke? Is this funny?" And so like just getting them to break the ice at first because they're so nervous, understandably, but they're just trying to feel their way out and see what it is. I think finally today and tomorrow we'll really like truly see their personalities come out because they're getting a little bit more comfortable.
And then a few players that I've interviewed, I mean, they're sponges, right? They're already telling me something's already stuck in their brain for the rest of their lives. As a coach, I mean, did you have a coach maybe in high school or through your NFL career that has really said something that was influential in your
Oh gosh, that's a good. You put me on the spot there.
Yeah, sorry, take your time.
No, it wasn't necessarily a coach. It was just like growing up. I'm from a construction family, and I just saw the way that my grandpa and my dad put on their work boots every day and got in the truck and went to work. And I think that was, as much as anything, like that was the biggest thing. It's like not anything that anybody said, but me as a little kid just sitting there watching and seeing these two grown men go to work every day, early, work late, and do what they had to do, get their hands dirty to provide for our family. That, as much as anything, like those two men in my life were the biggest example, and I took the most from.
And the last thing, the guys in the trenches, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get a lot of like things that go in the stat board that a lot of the casual fans per se will keep track of. Do you have a pitch for maybe when a defense tackle takes up 2 bodies or clears a lane for a linebacker, like a new stat that we can be keeping track for some of the interior guys? Like
I don't know. Doing your job, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do your damn job. I sometimes there's thankless jobs out there. It's like, the starting quarterback's always going to get more love and more press, but that's just kind of what it is. If you do your job well enough at a high enough level, you'll get recognition in your salary. So for those D tackles and stuff like that. So the biggest thing is just doing whatever you got to do to help the team, whatever we're asking those guys to do to help the team win. Then if we win, then it's going to be good for everybody. That's kind of the way I treat it with those guys in there.
And the last thing too is this is a phenomenal event for the Shriners. So are you looking forward to the event tomorrow?
Yeah, it puts everything in perspective. We get to come out here and play a kids game, and a lot of us end up getting paid for it as our profession. And it's like, you think about it's one of those situations where you get around those in need, and you figure out we ain't got no problems. That third down that we lost, we ain't got no problems.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey, so how did you find out that you were going to be here? I mean, how did the coach let you know you were going to be doing the post-game presser?
Say that again?
How did you find out that the coaches were going to put you up here to do the post-practice presser?
Oh, man, I didn't know at all. It was surprised me. They came and got me off the field. It was surprised me.
And then, because that means they already see a leader in you and stuff like that. So what are some things that you've learned from some of the guys that you played? You played with Former as well, right?
Oh, yeah, man, just moving around the practice, getting the playbook down. Even like the procedures that old linemen make it when they call out Ricky, like we know what to call out. as far as wrestling. You know what I mean? Just listening to Coach Jerry and understanding the details of what he wants us to do and processing it on the field and going to make plays.
And is there any guys that you met here that you're like, oh man, I hope I'm playing on the same NFL team as them, or something that I wish you could run it back?
Oh yeah, man. Some of these guys I met, man, like Landon, man, like man, he moved like Aaron Donald. You know what I mean? Like he's a great guy. Even Hall, man, like all the guys, man. So man, just a blessing to be here, man.
How much you working with Terrence Knight in the last year, kind of helping you back your thing?
Oh yeah, man. Even like working with Coach Terrence Knight, man. He helped me like read blocks quicker. Processing the information with him. Also, you know, he was a pro defensive attacker. So just picking his brain, understanding the details and fundamentals of what he see out there, and I get to use that for me.
Coach Whitecotton said that guys are pretty nervous early on in the Shrine Bowl. Have you seen people loosen up over the past few days?
Yeah, man. Like you know, man, it's a new environment. You know, the nerves be there. You know what I mean? Like we all human. You know what I mean? But once the like details and knowing what you got to do, click in, like you go full force.
And then what have you guys done to work on some of that team chemistry stuff with just such like handful of days to get to know each other?
Oh yeah. You know, we in a hotel all day, so we getting to know each other every time. You know, we got meetings together. We getting like I'm trying to know their story. They trying to know my background. So man, just coming together that build chemistry on the field.
When you meet with NFL teams, what's the thing you're trying to get them to know about you?
That I can pass rush. That I'm gonna be the man in the middle, and you know, I'm gonna be a pro.
What's the weirdest question you've got so far at the Shrine
The
Bowl?
weirdest question, it was, you know, I don't really have no off-field, so it wasn't really no weird question. You know, like, do you want to be a Hall of Famer or you want to win the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? You want to win the Super Bowl. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.